Hi everyone, today we're back landscaping. I'm leaving for work this morning just before 6:30. It's a beautiful morning here in Farmville, North Carolina. Today we have a few things happening with the landscaping business. We have a part-time employee coming in to do some yard work for a homeowner in town. He'll be taking the compact tractor, spreading some loam, digging out a few bushes, and a few other miscellaneous things, and we're going to be heading out and doing some mowing here. I have 13 lawns that need to get mowed, so it should be a full day's worth of work for us. And it looks like our employee's already here. Looks like he's already getting some of the trucks ready to go. Sweet, that is a big help in the early mornings. We're trying to get out and get to the job sites as quickly as we can. So he's taking the Ram with the John Deere compact tractor, and it looks like the Lawncare trailer is already hooked up to the 7.3. So hey, cold start. Let's see how it fires up. Oh man, guys, that 7.3 is one of my favorite diesel engines. It's sweet, and I will say a lot of my employees tend to be driving this truck since we picked it up within the last few weeks, which is pretty sweet here. But we'll be using both the John Deere mowers, the walk behind, and the big 72-inch. So we'll get these loaded up, and then we'll head on over to the first property. If you guys want to see more with the landscaping and lawn care business, please hit the like button and let me know down below. And like always, there is a full mods list link down below. This will be our first time getting to use the walk behind mower. One of the guys has been running it since we purchased it, but this will be my first time. I grabbed some extra string trimmer line, a few gas cans, and the leaf blower, so we should be all set here. So we have 3 different subdivisions. The first one is a few properties, the next one is I believe 4 or 5, and then we have the big subdivision for last where we do so many, which is great. Instead of driving around town trying to get lawns all day, we are mowing, which is awesome. It's a lot easier than going across town for a yard and across town the other way for another yard. And the other big benefit, guys, is they are close to these shops. So we are already here at the first one, which is sweet. And the first one is a very small property. So this looks to be, I believe it's 0.25 acres. It's very small, so why don't we use a walk behind, and then we'll use the big John Deere for across the street with a huge backyard. That way we'll be most efficient. Shout out to the Rental Man Buck for sending over this mower. This thing sure is sweet, and it's great to see more and more zero turns come on over to FS25, which is awesome. It's important though to have the right size mower for the property here. If we have a big zero turn, we might seem to be more efficient, but it's just a lot harder to maneuver, especially on a smaller property like this one. So I think we're doing the right choice with this. And hey, I really do like this walk behind. I do have a sulky on order, which will be helpful. That is what will stand on, that way we don't have to keep walking behind the mower. I hope everyone's been having a pretty good day so far here. Let me know how it's going down below here. My day's been a bit busy, but so far it's been great, and it's been an awesome summer, guys. So many cool videos playing, lots of cool videos already, and it is going to be pretty awesome here. And I do have some more multiplayer in the works. When we're cutting grass in the early morning like this, we have the nice smell of freshly cut grass, which is one of my favorites, and that is one of the best parts of this. But usually I'm more on the excavation and landscaping side of the business. We have a full crew that goes out every week to do lawn care. They have the same kind of schedule. It's a lot easier, and they do a great job here. So I think we'll try to bring the camera along a lot more with these landscaping projects. I tend to do quite a bit of farm sim off camera just for fun, so I think showing you guys some of that content would be pretty neat. There's not too much on this side of the property. There's a pretty big driveway here so they could fit a few cars. So we just have this last little bit and then just right in front of the house. Hopefully we could pick up another zero turn soon. I think we are up to about 65 to 67 lawns. So we have been taking on a lot more weekly lawns. We do have a few bi-weekly, and then I think we have 1 or 2 monthly contracts, which the grass tends to get quite a bit tall, which is always a lot of fun to mow overgrown grass here. But I always like the weekly maintenance. It's steady income for the business, and we get to just kind of keep on having returning clients, which is a big part of our business, and that means we are doing something right when we have returning customers. We have a little bit of weed eating to do, but it's not too much. We should definitely be able to handle it. And just like that, guys, the first property of the day is mowed here. See, that took about 27 minutes. That was pretty good timing. These mowers make a pretty quick work. We'll do all the weed eating at the end once we're done getting both these mowed. That way, I don't have to kind of keep switching between them here. But looking at the property line, looks like the neighbor's property is all grass right up to the driveway. A little bit of weed eating in front of the cars, but otherwise we don't need to use a zero turn. So it's just the front, the little side here, and then the back. And like I mentioned, this is a huge backyard. Let me know down below in the comments, guys, what is your favorite zero turn? There's so many different brands, so many different styles, from walk behind, stand-ups, big zero turns, and then you have the out front deck designs here. So there's so many to choose from. Each have their own benefits here. I know we have a lot of John Deere and Farm Sim, and I definitely would like to see a few more brands as we've seen in the previous version. So I think we'll probably do a throwback to FS17, maybe FS19, one of the older throwbacks where we could use a zero turn or something that we haven't used in quite some time. I think that would be a lot of fun here, but we are just about to move on to backyard, and we'll have to open the gate and then do it. We have to remember to close the gate since they have a dog, and we need to make sure the dog isn't gonna kind of run on out of the backyard. Like I mentioned, guys, this is a pretty big backyard here, especially for this part of town here. So these homeowners really enjoy it here. You guys can see it's really nice green grass as well, which is awesome. I think that's something we'll look to expand into, is some fertilization, some other services, so that we could offer to our customers. I think would be great. A few of you guys have been asking me, what map are we on for the landscape series? We are on Farmville, North Carolina, and I did add a few subdivisions and a few more placeable buildings, but that was all done through the in-game placeable features, which is a big help in adding a little bit more here. But I've been really enjoying this map, and it's been a great American style map with a nice town, and definitely makes for a great backdrop and setting for us to really do some great kind of role play farm sim videos. And just like that, guys, we are done with the backyard here. It came out unbelievable. We'll leave the gate open so that I could go weed eat it really quickly, and then we'll make sure to get that closed here. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was awesome to be back on the mower. So the first 2 lawns are done. I still have 11 more, which I will do here off camera. But until next time, thanks for watching, stay tuned, and subscribe for more.